Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Nitin Gupta. I am an architect with more than 30 years of experience, and I am one of the directors in Arcop Associates Private Limited. We are one of the largest architecture, urban design, interior design consultancy firm in India. And in my last 30 years of experience, we've done very large scale projects. We've done townships, we've done hotels, we've done hospitals, we've you know and for the last 2 years I have been involved in something very interesting in my own city of Delhi, where I have been born and brought up, is to do with the rejuvenation of the water infrastructure in the city. So water, as we know, we keep hearing that if ever there is a third world war fought, it will be fought over water. Water is going to be one of the most scarce resource. It is already, we are hearing cities around the world, for example, Cape Town in South Africa, where water has dried up. With a city like Delhi, where the population explosion is at its peak, water, it becomes a very, very important issue. Water fundamentally is needed for drinking. I think that is the biological need of the human body. Then water is needed for cleaning ourselves, and that becomes like wastewater. So that also has to flow. We cannot accumulate that wastewater anywhere. Through the historic, iron ages also, means have to be found to let the wastewater flow back into the river where the water came from. And this cycle is really, what becomes a huge issue for an urban environment. It's just this whole cycle of using the water for cleaning ourselves and our surroundings and then letting it flow back. Within this cycle, once the population increases, the quantum of the water is so much that it starts requiring a very, very complicated engineering. Second issue is that where you have rains, the whole engineering behind the what we call as the rainwater or the storm water, how do you drain it such that it comfortably reaches back the river, itself becomes a major issue. So let us say if there is no habitation, if you are in a natural surrounding, then the rainwater just finds its way on the natural slopes and goes back to the nalas, drains, and then the rivulets, and then finally to the river. But the moment urbanization happens, that you start building your homes, traditionally the homes were built on the higher plateaus, so they would not obstruct the path of water, the rainwater. But now with the urban densification happening, unfortunately, that discipline has not been maintained, and you are in a situation where you are continuously seeing the storm water or the rainwater being trapped. So once the rainwater gets trapped, what you have is called urban flooding, and that starts creating the fundamental problem. So much so that we've all heard that in cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Bangalore very recently, urban flooding has caused a havoc, sometimes leading to unfortunately loss of human life. So human life, if we lose because of this issue, I think the issue becomes super serious and needs to be addressed. So I, did some research on this, and we have some very interesting findings which we'll be sharing in form of a lecture, and that is what I'll share with all of you. So we look forward to that. Thank you.